Hey guys, it is Steve from Weber's Party Rentals. We're doing a follow-up to our last video. It's basically the introduction. This week I kind of want to cover where we're at and where we're going. I think it's good to kind of notate these things and really understand the path that you're trying to take, just so that you know why you're doing things essentially. Just a general game plan. It doesn't have to go perfectly, but it's just a thing. It's just the way that I would like to go in general. So I did mention in the last video, right now I currently have 100 chairs and 15 tables. So after Labor Day, it died down a lot, and I had actually bought a lot of inventory after Labor Day. I was a little busy, I had a couple orders here and there, but the past 2-3 weeks have picked up. This last week I had like a semi-filled week. This week I had a full week, and I saw the full potential of my inventory. I guess just to look back at these videos, I pulled in just under $550. When I first started, I had 8 chairs, a table, and a tent. And my invoices, if I was lucky, I could get those to hit $50. So the fact that we pulled $550 this weekend, it was awesome. I have another full weekend next weekend. All my inventory's gone back out. Yeah, so it's just kind of a baseline of where we're at right now. It's far from the beginning because we're kind of in a slow season. It's still busy, but we're still in a slow season. I think there's going to be a couple good weeks after this, like especially like Thanksgiving week. Halloween seems to be a big week. I have a few things booked already for Halloween. Christmas, I think, but I think after Christmas, I really think it's going to die down. Maybe a couple for New Year's. I think that might be a good week, but these are individual weeks. But needless to say, though, I tested my full inventory that I have right now. I could play a numbers game with what I have and what I'm charging per item. It's pretty easy math, but just to actually see it and actually witness it, and it's a lot different when you have cash in hand. You can make decisions easier. So I did get a little bit excited, and I started doing a lot of research. So I found an option that's going to work for me, for a photo booth. So tomorrow I'm putting money in the bank, and I am ordering everything for the photo booth that we need, which I think is going to be awesome. I'm not 100% sure. I still have to do a little bit of price analysis. I have a general idea of what I should be charging based on the groups that I'm in, and also the videos that I've watched on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. You can learn how to build a house. You can learn how to rebuild your car. There's always some guy on YouTube, like me, telling you how to do certain things. So, I mean, it's going to depend, really. I mean, I think with the photo booth, I think it has a lot of potential. And I think if I come in under market, I can at least get used to the equipment. So in this way, once summertime rolls around, that like during busy season, I'll be really familiar with the equipment. I want to get a little bit of experience with it. I did some research. All said and done, after I buy the stand for it, the ring light, the attachment for the iPad itself, the cellular data that I need for the iPad, I'm going to have to buy a photo booth software. There's some that charge you a one-time fee. There's other ones that charge you every single time you use it. There's other ones that charge you monthly fees. So I'm going to do a little bit more research to see what works best for me. I have to go over, I'm probably going to go with T-Mobile. That's who my phone carrier is. So I'm going to see what T-Mobile is going to charge me to put a SIM card in this iPad once I get it. So we're gonna see what total cost is, but I think I'm looking at about $600-700 to get this thing off the ground. And my general idea is to charge per hour. I'll probably do some sort of package where it's like 4 hours for $200. I'm making that up. I'm not sure what the price is actually going to be, But I'm confident it's going to be well within my boundaries, and I'm going to be able to make my money back pretty quickly to turn it over for another photo booth. With the photo booth, I have a general thought, like, my tables and chairs, I know that they go out. When people contact me, it's always, hey, do you have tables? Do you have chairs? Yes, I do. So I'm thinking with the photo booth, I think I can get that kind of pushed more towards an add-on item, and push it, not up front. I'm not going to do it, but as I get more comfortable, and especially once I get the other photo booth, once I get the money up for that, because there's another photo booth that I wanted, but all said and done, it's probably $2,400 fully invested to get that one off the ground. So with the cheaper one, I can kind of test it out. I can get familiar with the software. That's kind of where I want to go with that. And then once I see what the photo booth can do, I'm kind of on the fence, because it's like I want to get more tables and chairs. That's without a doubt. But if the photo booths do well, I could double down on the photo booths, But again, I want to get, the goal is always rising. I said when I get 100 chairs, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. But then I had 100 chairs, and now I'm going towards a photo booth. You know what I mean? The plans always change. You got to do what makes sense for you. I think it's going to be a smart decision with winter coming up. All your events are going to be inside. If you have any kind of party, you're going to be renting a hall. When you go to a hall, you at least need music. You know what I mean? I'm sure that they have like an aux cord where you can hook the thing up, but like a lot of people are doing DJs. They have the DJ boxes, so like a jukebox, like that you would see like at your local bar. You go put money in it and it plays music. Like you can actually rent those from people. But there has to be some kind of entertainment. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of gearing towards the photo booth. I'm kind of hoping that can kind of keep, $100, $200, $300 coming in a weekend, depending on how long people want to rent it for. And also with the tables and chairs, each individual item, like when you have 100 chairs going out and 15 tables, it's hard to rent that out on a Saturday, get it back, make sure it's in rentable condition, and back out Sunday. Because usually the party is at it starts at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. So you're delivering the tables and chairs at, anywhere between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. And then when you go back to return, it's never easy. I shouldn't say it's never easy, but the customer, they've been drinking, they were up all night, they had friends over, they had family over, and then, here you come to ruin the party. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm here to pick up the tables and chairs. Party's over. Let's go. I'm kind of joking about that, but you really do run into some complications when it comes to keeping things in check and, getting all of your inventory back, getting it cleaned out, making sure it's good to go. But with the photo booth, you're going to be on call. That's the problem. But I think that on nights where I'm not available, I have some people that are willing to work. So that's going to be in my benefit as well. Because I'll be able to give some other people some money, and that'll justify the cost also for the photo booth. So I'll be able to get other people to work as well. It's kind of hard telling somebody like, hey, go pick up 50 chairs, when they're, especially like I'm a one-man operation. I can do everything myself at this moment just because of the amount of inventory I have. You know what I mean? I can deliver all of my inventory in one day at this point. I went out 9 a.m. Saturday. I worked till about 1 o'clock, and then it's 9:45 right now on a Sunday. So I did work probably till about 1 o'clock today, picking up orders from yesterday. And then I have a couple that I dropped off today that I have to pick up tomorrow in the morning. So it's kind of what's going on. But yeah, we had this weekend we had 100 chairs go out. We had 15 tables, and same thing next weekend. We did really well this weekend. We put an honest day's work in. I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot going on. Talking to this customer, talking to that person. We had somewhere between 4 and 6 orders this weekend. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was a good weekend. It was a solid weekend. I met a lot of good people. I got some solid feedback. All the parties went great. I had a funny experience at the one event. I'll share that one. But it went well. Everything went well. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, because I'm kind of growing with you guys. So whatever you guys have, that's why I'm sharing my experience along the way. Hopefully somebody sees this and it inspires them to do something. Putting the extra effort in. Working a 9 to 5 is not the direction that you want to go. I can tell you that from experience. It might be, if you go to college and you become a lawyer. But other than that, either that or tech, or I'm just kind of rambling about that stuff. But a regular 9 to 5, you're gonna beat yourself up, and you got to have something to fall back on. You know what I mean? So I'm always pushing people to their fullest potential. Some other things that are coming up. Me and a friend of mine, we're talking about launching a podcast. We have a lot of deep conversations, and we think that it'll benefit a lot of people. So we're talking about doing that. Yeah, and then just future goals for the rental business. That's really what I'm focusing on right now. So I will keep everybody posted as we make more progress. But yeah, it's over here. It's going well. We are growing exponentially. I'm really excited to see what the future brings. So yeah, I will keep you posted. This is going to be the video for next week. I'm probably going to post it tonight, but if not, you'll see it Monday. Appreciate the support, and show your boy some love in the comments below. Appreciate you. Peace.